Hi guys, my name is Vanessa Salzarillo and I'm going to give you a little bit background about myself. So currently right now I work at a dealership called Monaco Ford and that is located in Glastonbury, Connecticut. A lot of problems that we face at the dealership is women coming into the dealership and what exactly their experience is and how can we make them feel more comfortable when entering to purchase a vehicle. So there's a couple facts that I learned when reading about dealerships and the experiences that women have with them. Women buy 54% of the vehicles in the United States and they also influence 84% of sales. So that is actually a huge ratio. Like women are almost the number one car buying people in the entire world. So a lot of women over the years, and this has been going on for quite a while now, they actually, they don't feel comfortable coming into the dealership. They feel that, if they're not coming in with their husband or spouse or any type of man in the relationship with them, then they feel like they're getting, cheated out of the car buying experience. And what I mean by this is, so women actually technically feel like they're being ignored. They also feel like they're not taken serious enough, like they don't know much about cars. And they're actually usually categorized and having a lack of knowledge when it comes to the car buying process. And honestly, that's not always true. I mean, in some cases it can be. Before I started working at the dealership, I actually felt like I really didn't know much about buying cars. It was very intimidating for me to go into a place and ask them about cars when I didn't even know what it was. So there was a lot of things that I learned online that you can actually do if you are a female who is interested in buying a car and say you don't have that male figure in your life to kind of help you out, or if you want to just do it independently, which we all should, So a lot of ways that women can actually overcome this experience is make sure that you're doing your homework before purchasing a vehicle. Make sure you're looking at, different websites like cars.com or different dealerships that, are the same make that you're looking for. For instance, if you're looking for Ford, look around at all the different Ford dealerships near you, look at their online prices, see what everyone's selling the kind of car that you want. Have in mind what you want to get and then see what everybody's price range is so you're not surprised by the price range when you go in, or you saw the price online, it said it was $20,000, but they're in there telling you oh, now it's going to be $25,000 and you feel like you're getting ripped off. You have to do your homework. Also, if you feel like you're not getting taken serious, then there's other dealerships that are going to take you serious and they're actually going to want to sell a car, and you shouldn't deal with the disrespect because someone else is going to help you make that purchase. So that's definitely some things that you can do. You have to do your research. It's very important. Salespeople are going to want to work for you and for your business. Find those dealerships that you feel comfortable at and make sure you tell your friends and family and women who also might feel the way that you feel when going into a car dealership. So actually, the great thing about working at Monaco Ford is Chrissy Monaco is actually the current owner right now. So she's a woman. She loves being very vocal about having women as part of her team. When doing the hiring process for the sales team, she likes to make sure that, we have a fair amount of men plus women, and, also making it so we have service women who are at the service desk when women come in and they're not quite sure what's wrong with their car, what they need done. So they feel like there's actually women there that can help them explain what's going on with their car. So, it makes their experience feel a little bit better. She's actually the first person in her family that is a woman ownership of the dealership, so that's great. Monaco Ford has been open since 1922, and she's the first woman who's there. So getting women involved in the dealership is something that's very, very important to her. 50% of sales that we have now are attributed to referrals. So our plans of having women here seems to definitely be working, and it's not just women customers that are coming in and feeling comfortable. It's also, the men that are out there that are feeling comfortable as well that might not know typical things about cars because not everybody's knowledgeable. They don't know, certain brands, or they might be knowledgeable in Chevy, but they're not knowledgeable in Ford and now they want to switch over, or whatever the case may be. So we like to have women advisors, like I said. We also have a service manager named Caitlin. She is there and she is great. If anyone has any questions, she's always there to help. If anyone has questions about service or feels like, you know, they're not getting the fair treatment or like fair price that they should be getting or that they've gotten in the past when they've come in for the same like work thing, like oil change or something like that, if prices have changed, she's always there to kind of, you know, let everybody know what's going on. And we also have a sales manager named Michelle, so she's great too. You know, she comes out and she meets the customers and make people feel, you know, like way more comfortable than they would if maybe like you had, you know, a guy salesman and then you have a guy boss that's coming out and he's coming to meet you and he's the sales manager, and then you kind of just feel like there's no real diversity there. So it's also like very great to have women on your team, so that can help feel more comfortable. Also, so the way that Monaco Ford likes getting women to feel comfortable, and like the whole main point of this is we are actually throwing a Women on Wheels event, which means we are throwing an event that is just for women. So it's awesome because we want people to feel more comfortable. So we're throwing this event where people can come in and we're gonna do like a service seminar and have our sales manager Michelle there, and Caitlin's gonna be there, and we're gonna show them like our service back room so they can kind of get a tour of like where they're bringing their vehicle and kind of get an idea of what our service room is like, so they can kind of see like where their car is when they come in, and it will help to make them feel less worried, because what other dealership holds an event where you can go in and walk through their service room and see what they do behind the scenes? Like, I personally haven't heard any. So we're also going to be doing like a yoga session there, and we're going to be having 2 yoga instructors. We're going to have 2 women there who are going to be talking about tires, and we're going to have a technician there who is actually a male who will go over something as simple as how to know when to change your oil and be very informative of how to know when you need to bring your vehicle in for service and how often you should let it go and what amount of miles like you need on your car before your next oil change, and whatever other questions that people are looking to have answered. We're gonna offer food and we're gonna offer wine and have, like I said, we're gonna have like a yoga night, like a 20-minute session. We're trying to incorporate all local business women owners. So things like Bear Bolts that are owned by women, Bearing Yoga, which is owned by women. We're gonna be giving away gift cards. Andrea's Hair Salon in Glastonbury is also participating, so it's really fun. This is being held July 2nd. It's actually super cool. So my visual for this is right here. Here's our women's event flyer. It tells you everything you need to know. It's just quick. It's from 6 to 8 p.m. It's located in Glastonbury, and we're having a $10 donation to the local YMCA. So just for people to donate and come to a great cause and learn about Monaco Ford and kind of help people feel more comfortable when coming in. So next time when they need to get their oil changed, then they're going to be like, oh yeah, Monaco Ford, I went there. Maybe I should bring my car there because they made me feel so comfortable when I went there. And I feel like, you know, I actually can trust them because they have nothing to hide. So that's my presentation. I hope you guys loved it. Come and join us for Women on Wheels. Thanks, guys.